Good evening, everyone. Alrighty, we're live. We are back. F1 Manager 24. Good day, Cat Gamer. How you doing? Oh, finally back on F1 Manager. Really hoping. Yeah, it's in the top window up there. It's not in the chat window that I'm using though. But anniversary. Message from my affiliate. Nice. Thank you. Alright, so I guess what we're gonna do, we are gonna create a team. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
Formula One. A new season and a new dawn as a brand new team lines up on the grid. That means an even harder challenge to secure that coveted championship silverware, as the on-track action is turned right up to 11. We're ready for excitement ahead as the teams return to the drawing board in the battle to end Red Bull's dominance. They'll need to balance their aspirations for high performance with the risk of pushing too far and inviting catastrophic failures out on the track. With many drivers on the last year of their contracts, team principals will need to ensure that they're kept in the right mindset across the whole season, as well as managing sponsor demands and protecting their most valuable assets from the prying eyes of their rivals. As a new competitor enters the fray, anything is possible. This is Formula One.
Yes, so I ended up going Downunder Racing. I was tossing up because I was gonna do. So there was the Australian driver that had like his own. He modified a Williams for the Maguire BM1. He raced one race, or attempted to race one race, didn't qualify for the race. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, it's too obscure. It's like, no one's going to know it. So I'm like, alright, what can I have? And I'm thinking, Downunder Racing. Pretty straightforward why. Oh, affiliate anniversary. I'm happy. You mean happy. Alright, team name, Downunder Racing. Origin 1. Okay, so these are our options. Live the definitive Formula 1 fantasy and create your own team, then lead them to the victory as their team principal. So this one's starting balance of 30 mil. That's a lot. No team rating, obviously, and Ferrari is the powertrain. You can freely choose the quality of your cars, facilities, drivers, and staff. Okay. What is the best option? Because you get to do what you want. You seem to get a lot of money, though. You're starting with 30 million. That seems like a lot of money to start with. Let me just read through them, and then I'll see if one is what I want to do. I guess they're 30 million, but then you've got to spend it. I don't know. You get to pick your own money. So one is like everything's up for grabs. Okay, but let me have a read through. Okay, Victorine Schultz is a maverick entrepreneur, disrupting industries around the world. They have now turned their attention to Formula One, and just like in business, they intend to win at all cost. Schultz chose you personally to take them to the top, but the owner's fame won't buy success. Even fighting for points will be a challenge at first, so be prepared for an uphill battle. We start with the Renault powertrain, team rating 1, 20 million. So yeah, this didn't have a team rating at all, so... Flame Point. Interesting name. Are a small engineering outfit, but their technical expertise is mighty. They're about to step into the world stage, having created an incredible car through their innovative technology. But with a limited budget and no reputation, it's down to you to answer the age-old question: is technical brilliance enough to snatch victory from the titans of Formula One? What's up, Solar? Welcome. So it starts with the Mercedes, 10 mil, but slightly higher rating. The cars are 5. God, what was it on this one? 211, 2122. 5135. That feels like easy mode. Phoenix was a dominant force in other categories of motorsport, but disappeared from the public eye a few years ago. Now they're back and intend to claim the ultimate prize of victory in Formula 1. They have access to a well-developed HQ, but despite their impressive legacy, are struggling to get to grips with F1's technical regulations. The board trusts you to solve these challenges and rise them up from the ashes to motorsport fame once again. Can't stay for long, but thought I would drop by. Oh, nice to see you, Solar. Alright, so they have a Renault engine as well. Nearly 3 stars, 20 million. 2523. The industry giant. Meteor Materials is a conglomerate of several huge resource companies. Previously partnering with multiple teams within other sports, motorsports. Now they're taking center stage with a plan to cement themselves as a true industry type. True industry type. They have contacts, money, and infrastructure, and they expect you to lead them to a spectacular debut in Formula 1 and a fittingly meteoric rise to the top. So 3355. So the fact that you got a driver rating, so these already have drivers associated to them. Cicada is a name synonymous with luxury and power in the automotive world, but they intend to be synonymous with a dominance in Formula 1 as well. The board has selected you as the person to spearhead their entry into the sport, and they expect solid midfield results initially. But this ambitious brand has speed in its DNA. They want to show the world their cars can truly do. Okay, and they're a bit of an all-rounder. So yeah, as Magic did mention, we're going to go with number 1. This is completely customized, and we're going to start from the very, very bottom. So starting balance. You can start down at 2 million. How difficult do I want to make this? I kind of want to start with nothing. You can get any driver you want, but you have to be able to pay them. Yeah, everything's got to be as low as possible. Don't think you can get much better than that. Oh, next step up here. I'm like looking for a next button. Okay, here we go. So the drivers. So this is where things get interesting. At the end of the season, car part test center, your car will be cooked. It's fine. It's fine. It's what we're doing. We're starting with nothing. That's the plan. That's always the plan. So I was looking before, and the current 2 top drivers, I'm pretty sure, are Hajar and Aaron. So, wait. It only gives me specific ones? Oh no, here we go. Wait. He's not here? What are you doing? Hauger, Bam, Martinez, Fittipaldi, Vershaw, Miney, Marty, Crawford, Stanek, Fittipaldi, Miata, Sullivan, Colapinto, yeah, Cordial, Go back, you had them? I had, I have Hajar in car 1, and I wanted Aaron in car 2. But it doesn't look like I can have him. Maybe. Maybe? No, because I've had Dawn in a car before. Antonelli, so good. You can't get him in Season 1. You can't? That's weird. Red Lawson. What's up, Cyanide? We could have it like that, you know, Lawson just, the Red Bull just didn't give him a seat, so we go for him. Get the Aussie? Nah, I've had Dawn in F1 Manager 22. Lawson sucks in this game. That is a good enough reason to get him. We'll make him our number 1 driver. Alright, I'll just pinch Ferrari's technical chief. Alright, I think we'll stick with him. We'll pretty much, I think, stick with who they give us for this. Why does he look so shocked? We're finally here, Sean. We'll leave it with who they've given us. And, seeing as we can't have Aaron, we're going to go for Lawson. Ended up going Downunder Racing as my option. I thought my other one that I was thinking about was just too obscure. How it goes? It goes pretty good, Cyanide. Goes pretty good. Alright, great power. So our durability would be better with Renault, but not good on power. Durability would be going down with the Red Bull. I kind of feel like the fuel efficiency on the Mercedes, damn. Alpine have to find a new team principal again after just 1 year. I don't think he was ever meant to be a long-term team principal. I think I'm going to go with Renault. I know it's like, they're the, sort of the back of the pack. Engine. Alright, here we go. This is team branding. Okay. Resets and saved. What is this? Look at the friggin' detail on the lack of detail on these. And I've had better resolutions on my PC since like 1992. What the hell? I'm trying to be realistic, so Renault are generally the cheaper engine. So it sort of makes sense that being that we're on a budget, we would go Renault. Alright, so what I'm thinking is sort of a predominantly black with red and green. Don't know if I like that. I want like a pretty solid body color. Yeah, these are all a bit much. Maybe that? So where we got the grey, we would go for black. Right, and then this one. Go like a fluoro green. You can pick the presets that they look nice and you can change the colors. I actually think maybe this is going to be the yellow. And then this one's going to be the green. I think that's it. I think it's only a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green, and then predominantly black. Pop-up ad telling me to buy crypto. I wish you could like say what I want the ads that Twitch run to be. Like, because no way would I ever advertise anyone to buy crypto. I just don't believe in it. I think it's terrible. Flavio Briatore is back. Andy Cow will be back in the 1st of October, and Matteo Benotto will be back next week. Interesting. I'm thinking this. Decals are disabled until sponsor package is negotiated. Okay. Let's go for that. I think, that's our livery. Now, the driver suit. This could sort of work for us. We edit that. Bit more green. And this will be just straight black. The yellow. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like the old names throughout the history of the F1 grid are coming back to the sport. It's not always a good thing to go back. Right, save. Apply and exit. Okay. The logo. I really don't like doing logos. Go for this one. Sort of like it looks like a distorted wheel that's moving quickly. Color is it? I don't know if I want to be doing color. Yeah, reset. Let's go back. Discard. We'll just have that as our logo. That'll be fine. Should make your logo the island of Australia. Damn, God, you have way more confidence in my ability on this than I do. Not really a lot of younger faces seem to have the experience. Well, because they don't have the experience and the expertise. They need to learn it. And they're not going to learn by having someone else come in and do it. Alright. Next step, team principal. That's me. Experience. There's no, like, in-between. Like, I'm not a first-time manager. I played the shit out of 22 and 23. So I fall into the experience, but I want it to tell me what the new features are. Don't tell me the old stuff. Skip the tutorials for that, but when there's something new, tell me about it. Career difficulty. Put that on hard. Jesus. It's gonna be... This is gonna... I'm gonna freaking rage at this game, I can tell. Alright. We're locked in. Downunder Racing is locked in. Here we go. Mentality mostly negative. I haven't even started. Oh, come on. Season objective 9th or above. So basically, if I can get points in a couple of races, we might be okay. So we got Bahrain, obviously, the first race. So, yellow's negative. Wow, really doesn't like me. Team principal, just negative, just straight up. What the... Oh my goodness. Guys, give me a chance. Guys. There's a reason why these three are back on the F1 grid. I don't even really know much about them, so... Yeah, I get that they've got experience, but... F1's not the same as it was back then. Okay, hi Jamie, welcome to Downunder Racing. It's very exciting to have you on board, and we're looking forward to taking on the season under your leadership. Yours sincerely, Daniil Sims. Okay. End of preseason testing in Bahrain. End? When does it start? Go on scouting, you'll find Antonelli, scout him and look at his stats. I don't know if we're... I'll get there. I'll get there. They're insane. Hopefully they haven't made him OP. Is that been the mentality for like everyone that started? Everyone just starts on super negative? Team branding. Yeah, where do we get sponsorships and stuff? Sponsor negotiations in 6 days, okay. Car analysis, surely we're going to be dead last. Oh, tire preservation and engine cooling. So not brake cooling this time. Okay, just tire preservation, just straight up. Highlight important attributes for secure in 11 days. It's only 11 days until Bahrain? Good lord. Alright, let's see what we got in the warehouse. Whew. Chassis, we got 6 front and rear wings. So it looks like they start you with the same sort of stuff that they started in the last one. We're starting with 4 engines, 2 ERS, 4 gearbox. I feel like we're going to chew through those pretty quick. Yeah, we've got to be really careful because we've only got $2 million. Team branding is there again. Okay. Oh, don't tell me that this is going to be the same as last time. This got so boring in the last game. Is there no music in the menu? In the lobby thing? Oh no, there is. It's just really low. Let's turn it up. Like, that's real quiet. Okay, well, we're overly rested. PC will be built on Monday. That's nice to hear. Ooh, notice that these aren't going up as much as they did in the last game, I don't think. I think we might just leave it at balance for now. I hated doing the pit stuff. Okay, scouting. Oh, that's... affiliates. Okay. What do we got free agent wise? No one. No one of importance, anyway. F1, F3? Or does it mean like F1 as in like... Yeah, what is this F1, F3 business? That's weird. There's a bug or not that they arrested straight away after the month. Saw it on Jano's stream. Alright, well hopefully we won't try and take advantage of that. Welcome, Otis. What's your lineup? I'll show you in a sec. So does this mean that they're affiliated? Well, you can see that hired driver Hajar and Lawson. Let's do that. Me, Antonelli. It's already rated 71. See, I wanted Aaron as an option, so I'm gonna scout him. Wait, only 6 days to scout? And I only have one scout? Is that right? If I mean they are reserve, F2 and F3 means they are competing. Yeah, that I thought it must be something similar to that. Alright, the layout's a little different. I think importantly, we've got to get a car design going now. I'm sort of, I can only really base it on what I remember from the older games. So let's put half into the underfloor. So is that 46 will be the half? All right. Hello, in Australian. Welcome, Owen. How you doing? These features weren't included in the previous F2. Great they added this because it's realistic like IRL. Yeah. Great to see you, Owen. Okay, so... the underfloor, so we don't want it to be completely weak. So I'm thinking there. Airflow sensitivity. So I'm just trying to get my cornering up. That gets high and high speed and medium speed. Let's do that. We'll throw in 5 engineers. It's $1 million straight out of the gate. Can you make an engine as well as a team, or do you have to use another team's engine? You have to use another team's engine. So there's Renault, Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull. Got your PC today. And setting it up, I'm so happy. Oh, that's fantastic. What sort of PC did you get on? Like, what's the basic specs? So CPU, RAM, graphics card. Isn't that just g'day? It is. What's up, Halleck? Oh, jeez. $1 million straight out the gate. I think it's half of my money. Maybe we want front wing. So I'm thinking that will do a little bit. For our cornering as well, perhaps. Wish you could make your own. Oh man, if they put in building an engine, that'd be nuts. I can send you the images for it if you'd like, or I can check, because it's not like it's not the best like a budget PC, because I wanted a low end, not a high end. Yeah, that's fair enough. You got to start somewhere, man. Only for me to spend too much time with Aussies, it seems. Right, let's go there. Go 2 to 4 because we want it to last at least a little bit. Airflow front. Airflow sensitivity. Tire preservation. To hell with tire preservation. High speed. What does that do for us? Gets us a couple more positions. Bring those down. Really give us some low speed cornering there, wouldn't it? Let's do that. 1.8? Oh my god. Okay, we're not doing a front wing. Alright. A mil for the chassis? It needs to tell me up front. Oh, here we go. Estimated cost. Oh, I missed that. Everything's $1 million. Damn. Maybe I need to just focus on this. I only do 6.
Box.
You know what I hate? They slapped create a team on F1 Manager 23 and called it improved. So far, I'll admit I am disappointed. That's fair enough. Yeah, if I haven't even got to the first race yet, so I can't sort of say how different it is. But for me, I wanted the mechanics to change. Well, pretty much came to say hi, check up on you because I do unfortunately need sleep, so hop on tomorrow when you stream too. Bye. See you, Owen. Alright. Let's continue on. Racing has not changed a huge amount. See, that's what I wanted to change. Like, they needed to change how the setups were done. They needed to change how free practice is done. Like, you've got to make that part of it interesting. That's the crux of the game. The creator team is the icing on top, right? Alright, we don't need the introductions there. Scouting complete already. That's crazy that scouting's so quick. When in the scenarios, it's not a huge improvement. I was kind of afraid that they wouldn't change much. I'm a little worried that, like, if scouting only takes 6 days, that's crazy. Okay, development. This is what we want to work on. Pace, cornering, braking, and reaction. I think the same for Agile. We'll get it both. Did not know the scouting was so quick though. 6 days. It's like, it's almost too quick, right? I gotta figure out how to do this. Alright, sponsor negotiations. Alright, let's see. What do we do here? This is new. I don't know if I want to create a team or not, because if I can live without it, I might as well get 23 and save money. I can't really comment. I don't know. I don't want to sway your decision either way, because it's your money. Total funding, upfront 21.7 million. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Select the title sponsor for the upcoming season. Oh, so they just give you 21 million up front? No. Engagement. Yeah, this isn't very clear. Focuses heavily on adding the back-end creator team side, in my opinion, but buying the latest one and supporting a franchise, it can only get better, is the right thing to do. Lawson Hadjar is honestly a goated lineup. I'm hoping so. I had Hadjar as a reserve driver last game, and I wanted Aaron. I wanted Hadjar and Aaron, so who were 1 and 2 and F2 at the moment. But I couldn't get Aaron. He wasn't an option, so I thought, well, if we can play it as though Lawson didn't get a Red Bull seat, so he came to us. Team Principal Down Under, excited to get the opportunity to join into the F1 grid, but expect to experience growing pains as a team in our first official season. We have 2 great young and high talented drivers in Liam and Isaac. Thus, we will keep learning and improving race weekend by race weekend as a team. Exactly. Okay, well, we can't go this, guys, because we just bagged crypto, and I don't want any part of cryptocurrency. So, we're going technology. We've got to keep our morals about us, right? Use up to 5 optional sponsors to help fund your team. Okay. Probably don't want that. I need my... Oh, down driver performance rating. Don't want that. Wind tunnel hire, facility effectiveness. A team principal who won't go where the money is. This could be interesting. That's fair. I guess we do that then? $65.4 million. Has it been a year since we experienced a period of pain like this? Wait, this actually looks sick. I would, if you could afford it, I would go with this. Honestly, Otis. Okay, car livery decals available. Okay. Sort of already put some on there, hasn't it? Okay, oh, green and yellow. I like the serpent one. Then it sort of matches a little bit, doesn't it? So let's go for that. Oh, and you can do the actual color that you want. You need to be able to, like, pick. Oh, this could take forever. I think maybe we just go the full color. Oh, you can shrink and grow them? What the hell, man? I could be here all day. The Juncos Hollinger Racing Team in IndyCar, which is the team that Grosjean is at right now. Okay, okay. This is what every racing game used to have in the 2000s, which companies removed it for no reason. I remember that some of them were just like absolutely nuts. Now, you gotta be careful. This one's sort of... encroaches on the other one. I don't want that. I feel like you've got to have... See, if I was going to do that one, right? You'd want to be the silhouette. Like, are these even my sponsors that I chose? Good for that, but... bring it down in size. Is this just the front wing? Oh my god. You'd be here all day. Better buy F124, then I'll see how quickly I can save, and then maybe get this. Alright, I guess that's what we got. We got some decals on there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll, like, if I get an opportunity, if you're allowed to, I'll tweak it off stream, between streams, so that way I'm not sitting here for ages doing this. Sponsor plan, okay. Create a sponsor plan for upcoming period. There are no mandatory activities by your sponsor for this upcoming thing. Engagement. Yay. Do yeah, engineers, because I'm not using all my engineers at the moment. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Sean. Alright, I'm gonna go and play guitar with my friend, depending how long you're alive for. It might be back. No worries, might see you. Do that. Do I need to get... I don't want to do stuff that does driver performance. There we go. The mission of this save, tanking and save money till we get a chance to snatch Max Verstappen. It's not going to be front and center in my mind. I got a meeting, but we'll be back right after, so we'll lurk for now. Thanks, Alec. Alright, race weekend in 5 days. The thing is, we're not going to get any car development done before the race, which is why. Surprise, surprise, we're last. ATR period ending soon. I think no engineers available. I'll do that because I just got all that influx of cash. So now I can go and do what those things I was looking to do before. Forgot about that. Did you choose 1 star for the team's performance earlier? I went as low as I could go on everything. So we want to bring that up a couple of notches. Airflow front. Airflow sensitivity down and take that up. And then really trying to get as much low speed as we can. And then side pods. Bring them to there. Airflow middle. Might actually, yeah, focus on the middle. Really focusing on cornering to begin with. There's a feature for that from 1 to 5 star. Yeah, I went as low as possible, so I must have chosen it. Yeah. 1 engineer. Confirm. So I've only got 4 engineers at the moment. And so we go... maybe chassis. It's airflow middle again, so we'll do that. Five to 9. Yay. Also very coincidental between Hulkenberg and Ocon. Hulkenberg leaves Force India in 2016, Ocon replaces him. Ocon leaves Renault, Ocon replaces him, Hulkenberg leaves Haas and now Ocon replaces him. Interesting. Alright, so we got a little while before those done, and when I get some engineers back, I can maybe speed it up a little bit. I don't think our strategy is going to do much here. I think maybe here, I don't know, 21st or higher means like dead last. What about 21st? Yeah, that's an interesting way to start. You sort of set a couple of little interesting things there.
F1 is back, ladies and gentlemen, and the grid is set to grow. A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. But change is afoot. The paddock has grown, the grid expanded.
There's already marbles
yes,
on the track.
That's right.
What the hell?
11 teams, 22 drivers, and the hottest competition motorsport has to offer. And keep an eye out for a new face this weekend as we prepare to see a debutant take to the track. Sit tight then for the rest of the action.
Imagine Hulkenberg retires and Ocon joins Audi to replace him again. I kind of just wish... I hope that Ocon, like, cools off a little bit and isn't such a difficult teammate for Behrman. Right, looks like we got pretty clear skies. Circuit info, expected strategies, soft, medium. Their tyre wear's gonna be terrible. But I was going to assume that this is going to be extremely similar. So we'll just sort of... Doesn't really matter where we go for our initial setup. Oops, wrong one. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think that's what I used to do. I used to stagger them like that, didn't I? Right, let's... Oh, you can simulate... Oh, that's cool. But we're not. We're going to manage session. We're going back to how we used to do it. I cut my lip before, and I just realized there's blood on my water bottle lid. Alright, well, Lawson's got to go out first, because he's our number one driver. So let's get him out. Who we got? Who's this guy? Goey. Vesti, I'm assuming?
Ready, a check?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And Crawford. Oliver Goth. My interview must have gone well. They called me and asked for another one. Ooh, let's go. Oh, I was too busy looking at that. Sean, you tricked me. You made me leave Hadjar in the thing. Also, Mick is in, is he? Oh, yeah, MSC. So, Mercedes are running 2 reserve drivers in Bahrain for free practice 1.
Yeah.
That's bold. Right, so we might as well have a look at this while we're here. Alright, so we got hards, we got the tyre temperature, we got the up and down of the speeds, okay. Yep. Then we've got fuel. Fuel temperature? What does this mean? Fuel commands direct drivers on how to utilize fuel. Oh, it's your engine temperature. It's like your fuel temperature. Oh my god. Just... Okay. Okay. The conserve, interesting, gets your engine cooling up. Alright, yep. Okay. And then the RS is normal. Tactics, we know. Timings, telemetry. Okay, I think fairly similar. Fairly similar. So let's speed it along. There's our first spin. It's happened.
Right then, we can take a look now. Now we're watching the action closely here. And round they go. Oh, dearie me, you
What's
don't
that like?
want to be doing that.
Is that turn 8? Is that what that one is? The really sharp little right-hander? I think that's what he was on. 3.5 minutes into the session, into the season, and we get a spin. It was his first lap too. At least they didn't just stop still there now, as compared to the previous 2 games. Yeah, be interesting to see how that all plays out. Now let's have a look. So the DRS button looks a bit bigger, or in your face. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Crawford's up there, stop the session. Okay. Down for a sec. So track climatization. Does it do the same thing? Does it look like that ramped up? It does it. You barely got any there, and then it jumped up to there. Yes. Let me see. Jam, did you build your PC on your own? I did. I very rarely buy pre-made PCs anymore. Although these days they're getting to the point where it's probably cheaper to buy a pre-made. But yes, no, I built this one. I used spare parts out of my last one to build this one, and also built my old one back up to a working PC, and I gave that to my nephew. Is it hard? I'd say no, but there are like some... It can be a little tricky. Alright, so I think we're still in the same boat as we were last game. I think we go to 32, and we bring him in. Can't set up bad. When it comes to building PCs, it's a matter of making sure you're getting the right parts that are compatible with each other, and then actually putting it together. Most things are pretty well sort of plug and play. You can make it work. Not always the case, but yeah. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. So only oversteer. So let's bring that down. See, I've got to remember what things affect what. What sliders. So we'll bring that down there. Let's try that. I think that's good. Goodish. Blocked, so we don't have enough in our tires. There we go. Those little panels at the back of the PC you break off to put in a new GP used to always freak me out. I hate breaking them off because, like, once they're off, that's it. Okay. satisfaction. Bring up. We might put that all the way up there because that'll help us narrow it down for both cars, I think. Feels wrong. It does feel wrong. Yeah, well, my PC's fine. It doesn't need to be built. It does have some issues, and ones that, yeah, I haven't even been able to figure out. Like, I guess these random shutdowns that I have no idea why. There's no errors in the logs that I can figure out what's going on. But yeah, I'd like to do a water-cooled PC, but it worries me because it'd be my first time doing it. I love how every computer has a problem. Yeah. It's funny that. every computer has its little quirks. Alright, so we should get some good track climatization. I don't think we're gonna get enough time to go back in for softs and then come back out. It's few special ones, yes. Oh, my nephew's is wild. My nephew brings his PC over. It runs fine. He'll take it home, it'll be good for like a couple of weeks, and then it just dies. And he'll bring it over here. I don't do anything, it starts working again. It's weird. Alright, we're just gonna let him run to the end of the session. And we'll get our 505s.
Everything okay?
Ooh, set up great. That's what we want. Need someone to have a look at it and it's fine again. Yeah. And set up satisfaction bad. So hopefully between the two cars we can get a balance. But something's clearly not quite right on Hadjar's car.
Looking at it. Yeah, copy.
Alright. So that completes our first free practice session. Mine is every time I boot my PC I have to skip a hard drive recovery attempt. I've let it run fully many times but nothing fixes. No problems with my hard drive though. Maybe it's a bad sector that it just can't repair. I don't know. Jeez, Oliver Goth in the Red Bull. The Racing Bulls right up there. Look at them. Jack Crawford in the Aston Martin beating Alonso? I don't think so. Alright, 83% satisfaction, so that's not too bad. I want to reinstall Windows soon. Can't hurt. Windows is always in need of a refresher. Get this way potentially. I don't mind that. They're also on the low side. Especially recently, man. Between Windows and CrowdStrike, man, everything's just crazy at the moment. So compounds. So I think we have to use a medium and a soft this session. Okay. So it was 411.5. That was down. This is way different than Lawson's, isn't it? Let's try that. Did you hear about some Intel CPU problems? No, I haven't heard that one. Might bring their pace down because I need to make sure that these medium tires last as long as possible. Some CPUs are getting killed. You know, I haven't heard that one at all. So, nothing really too unexpected in the position of the teams. Mercedes is a bit low. If you Google Intel CPU, a few stories will show up. I might have a look off stream if I remember. I'm not going to do it now. So, yeah, we kind of want to run the mediums as long as we can. So I'm thinking if we get it to maybe 29-ish minutes, and then we'll bring him in.
But I'm check.
Slowly getting up there with
Yeah,
Hadjar.
they will give everything.
Interesting that Hadjar gets his 5 before Lawson. Well, I've got a Ryzen one, so I'm okay at the moment. Alright, bring Lawson in. Where's Hadjar? We'll bring Hadjar in as well. You doing AMD as well, Magic? They are a little bit cheaper. You got an 11th gen, so you're fine. It's a surprise. Like, yeah, Intel normally quite stable. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Red Dead, hard to get good FPS and good clarity. It's a pretty visually intense game. Down, bring that down a bit further. Let's try that. They're all within the ranges. Game is very blurry with most settings. I don't remember that. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta hope that we can get the 5 bits of feedback again. Put them back on standard. We'll run these softs through the end. Yeah, I'm just hoping that, yeah, like it's obviously been a while since I played the game, so remembering the intricacies of getting the setups right and what sliders affect what. won't be too hard to fall back into it, but yeah, let's hope we can get a good setup for our cars early. Our track climatization is going to be looking good. We might be struggling to get 5. Let's see when it ticks over to 3. Yeah, I think we're going to be a minute or two short to be able to get that 5th bit of feedback. Yeah, see, I'm used to it being just under 5 minutes, but it looks like at the moment we're just over 4 minutes, which makes sense because our engineers and stuff don't have the same sort of skills as I'm used to. So hopefully we've got some good feedback. Okay, so we're a little out there. Let's gonna go that way. Hang on, let's revert this. So damn it. This is great here, this is the problem. If I do that, it sort of brings that in too far. Could try that. Great, great. It's good and good. So I think that's gonna probably be down there. And that's gonna be down there. Quite got Hajjar's close enough to where I want it. Get in and see what we can do here. I think our tires, our medium tires were fine for the 30-minute run, so we'll just leave it. I think it's going to be a few races before we have a car that can do anything. Hoping that that sort of ultra focus on the cornering speed will help us sort of in a race, in a couple of races time. But we will see. We will see. Try and balance it because, yeah, tire wear and cooling is going to be taking a hit too. Oh, I remember this dance. It's so hard to get going. Trying to figure out where to focus your development on. So track climatization's fine. We can bring him in as soon as we hit 5. Agile's nearly there.
You okay with the car?
Oh, the end of the straight, that'll be right. Okay, we'll bring him in.
Okay, no worries.
And Lawson, any moment, will have his.
How does it feel?
We managed to catch Lawson on the way in. Nice. Yeah, this is the tricky one. We've got to go. We have to go that way. We use this one and bring it this way. Maybe we're just too far out with things. Back. But if I just do that. I can't really get this back to optimal, can I? So I almost have to do this. So we'll leave him on the mediums. You know what I gotta start thinking about is the time to change, time to configure. So remember I used to have to toy with that a fair bit. So I think we go that way. Oh no, I really don't want to move this because this is optimal. So really we probably want to focus on moving this. Could I get away with just the tire camber? It does move everything slightly. Keeps this in place. Just realized I should probably just put on the softs. My thought is I need them to hit the 5 feedbacks before the end of the session. And I just hit send out instead of pit. Damn it. Alright. We'll change Agile's tire though. It could be a mess up with Lawson.
Oh, hey.
Oh, Agile's second spin.
Okay.
Okay. Turn 8 again.
Nothing wrong so far. Whoa, and there it goes. And I wonder,
Same as last
could
time.
they
He's
have done
got to
anything
learn.
about that?
He's got to learn what to do on that corner. Yeah, so we're going to run out of tires with Lawson. Actually, maybe I just go full conserve, try and get as much out of these tires as possible. I gotta remember that, yeah, because of my difficulty and lack of experience with all my staff, I'm really gonna struggle to get even the 5 bits of feedback within the 30-minute window. I think, although I did get the track climatization really quickly, so maybe the track climatization is a little easier, and I need to focus less on trying to get that to 100 and then I can just really just focus on getting the feedback. See. A little worried I'm going to fall short again. Because it was in the 4 minutes.
Update on tires.
If we're going to get the 5, excuse me, if we're going to get the 5, it's going to be after the checkered flag, I think.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
%. I think we had a 96 with Lawson. See, this is what I hate. This isn't the best one. This isn't our finished setup. This isn't what should be affecting our morale.
Welcome everyone to qualifying. This should be a good one.
You get to see how far
Bahrain's track is dusty
behind
and
everyone
abrasive,
else we are.
And even under the floodlights, qualifying is tough on soft tyres. Teams will need to use their tyre allocations wisely.
Karun, how do you think Logan Sargent's going to be feeling at the moment?
It's interesting because they weren't that fast in practice. I'm not sure if this was a lack of pace or just the team trying different things, but I imagine we'll see their true performance soon enough.
Logan. First
Here we
race
go,
and he's getting
folks.
crapped on.
It's time to get
It's not
started.
very nice. It's time for quality, yep. I have very low expectations, Sean. Right, I'm going to leave this because I think this is the right setup. So we'll have 100 after this session. And 95 was as good as we got with Hadjar. So inclined to leave it. That's... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, soft compound tires. Let's get into it. First qualifying session. Couple go out. We'll let Perez get around to there. Send our drivers out. Is this the helicam view? I wonder if they've... I don't think they've done the HUD option yet. Okay, I get that you want immersion, but did we really need helicopter sounds for the helicopter cam? Like, I want to use this, but I want to hear the car. Like, like that, yeah. Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted to use the helicopter camera, but I'm not going to just sit here in silence. Alright, so Lawson coming around, going to be finishing his final corner. So let's have a look at our two drives. So we got 27.5 and a 41.3. 27.8. 42.5. So Lawson definitely the faster of our two drivers at the moment. in 2 seconds off the pace. Hadjar way back.
Going lap.
What happened to Hadjar? Did he get caught in traffic? Maybe? I gotta save 2 softs and a medium for the race. But I don't expect to get out of Q1. So I'll probably use another set now for both drivers. But if I make it to Q2, I may just use scrubs. Yeah, I was really sort of hoping for better sound with this cam. It's just power engine sounds. Let's up that a little bit. Oh, maybe not that much. Hopefully we can out-qualify a few cars. I'm not liking my chances. Maybe Lawson and Joe? But I think we're sort of hoping for like a DNF or something in the race that's going to maybe give us a little something. We will see though. Let's slow it down because we want to try and get in a bit of a window here. Let's go out now. There's too many camera angles almost, isn't there?
Adjust temperature, okay. Next lap, last push on this one.
Alright, let's see how we go. This is so Lawson goes up the hill, up into, is it turn 4 or something? 2, 3, 4. That is, so we go green in sector 1, and Hadjar's also green, so both drivers improving. Come down to turn 8. You know, Hadjar's had a few problems at this turn, but Lawson takes it. Gasly's out, yep, classic Alpine. Bit of traffic here for Lawson, he's going to have to navigate this. He comes around the back straight. Gets past one of the Saubers there. The car in front of Lawson might be on a flying lap as well. Maybe it looks like it could be one of the Haas by the colour of it, potentially. As we come up, we'll be going through the second timing window. All yellow for Lawson, so he hasn't quite improved. We've out-qualified Joe, yeah. Hadjar's gone green, so he's got a little bit of improvement in him. Although Ocon is improving down there, so maybe we could see that Alpine jump up a little bit as Lawson crosses the finish line. What do we see? So he goes yellow in the final sector as well. Hadjar goes green, 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 jumps up ahead of Ocon, but probably only temporarily. We see Ocon will be going through now, and Ocon moves up into 18th. Lawson 20th, ahead of Zhou, so that's at least it's something. Little bit for us to work with. Alrighty, so qualifying results. So we got Verstappen on pole by almost 0.3 of a second. Lando and Piastri behind him, and then Perez in 4th. Well, Perez in 4th, it doesn't sound right to me. Then we've got the two Ferraris, Sainz ahead of Leclerc. Hamilton, the faster of the Mercedes, and Alonso and Ricciardo dragging their cars into Q3 as well. And Russell rounding out top 10. And then we see the bottom 12. I was about to say bottom, like the second half of the field, but we got 12 cars in the second part of the groups now. But Sargent managed to get into Q2, so that's not too bad, but didn't really perform in Q2.
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
Bahrain International Circuit was Formula One's first venue in the Middle East, and is still a calendar favourite. Dusty and challenging, this desert track is a real test of endurance for teams and for drivers. The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
So, it is definitely a soft, medium kind of day. Interesting, the strategies has gone 22 laps with Lawson on the first stint. Oh, that's why. Look at that strategy. No, we don't want that. The hell strategy is that? I think C is what we want. Okay, meeting over. How are we doing? We out-qualified Zhou with Lawson. That is it. Okay, so maybe bring that in a couple of laps. I reckon there gives us a little bit to play with off the start. So we're looking at 17 and 41. What I'll probably do is have them sort of on the same pit strategy, but then I'll tweak it as I go during the race. We will start on maximum. Now, I might just go how I used to do it, just one tick. We did get 100 car set up with Lawson, so that was good. Hey, what now? How you doing? Return to manager, finally. Oh, you didn't like my other games. I enjoyed playing some other games. I want to make sure I don't only play F1 Manager. But yes, back to F1 Manager. We run the same drivers. It's a good lineup, isn't it? Okay, let's get into it. Our first race of the year.
You're witnessing a new chapter in Formula One as 11 teams line up on the grid.
How dirty that off-the-line race
Amidst the
racing
noise and fanfare of the occasion,
I enjoyed them, but I only ever known you for this.
Concentrate.
That's all good. That's all good.
Starting in 20th, the points are a long way off.
I had
they
good
get a
fun playing some
start
story
here
games.
and push for a respectable finish?
So let's see what today has in store, shall we?
We
This is
played
it.
Last of Us, Senua
22
Saga,
cars on the grid.
and Horizon Zero Dawn. Here we go.
And it's
Lights out, and away we go.
away we go.
Oh, Lawson's had a slow start. Let's back it up. Hadjar putting the pressure on Lawson. Hadjar looking to go around the outside of his teammate. Oh, we're constantly tearing up. Lawson's had a terrible start. Nearly comes together with his teammate. Hadjar squeezes around the outside. Lawson's got nowhere to go. Alright, so we might just bring it back. We're going to be stuck in traffic.
Copy.
Slow down, slow down. Yeah.
Go to our telecast view. What was that little jittery thing there? Bit of a UI glitch. So poor start from Lawson. That's not great. We don't have DRS in the first lap, but Hadjar definitely put him on high overtake.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, he might get a little aggressive and try and make a move on Joe in front of him. Verstappen's already out to over a 1 second lead.
DRS enable, DRS enable.
I get that it's somewhat realistic, but geez, I wish they would just nerf Verstappen's stats a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting. 4 kick cars, it seems. No. Mine's green and yellow, thank you. Mine is a far better green as well, I'll have you know. Alright, let's bring Hadjar back. Let's speed it up just for a couple of laps so that things sort of play out a little bit. Yeah, we struggling already. Let's we're gonna have to drop that back a bit. He can catch you from 0.9 down to 0.3. I say that Norris is now ahead. Let's bring our tires down to standard. Get them back into a good operating window. Then, yeah, my driver's battling it out between them. .9 to 0.3 against a McLaren. Something's going on with Verstappen. He's 2 seconds behind Perez now.
Come on, buddy.
If we can get Lawson just ahead of Hadjar. Already 7 seconds behind. Oh my god. Our car is terrible. Perez P2, what universe is this? Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Okay, copy.
Alright, so just keeping an eye on it. So our tyres aren't looking great. But we did put a bit out of them at the start. The lonely Downunder Racing. Yep. That's it. At least they'll get some good practice overtaking each other. If no one else, just them. I think we can afford to speed it up a little bit because there is not much happening. Lawson's just starting to pull away from Hadjar. Took him a little while. So I want to see how the fuel reacts in this. Because it's obviously going to be slightly different. More like Apex Racing and F2 cars, looking like F1 cars. That's basically what our story is that we're an F2 team that's moved up to F1. So we're looking to pit. Lawson is not good on those tires. This is not the strategy I chose. Excuse me. Excuse me. What the hell? This is the strategy I chose. Am I missing something? That looks more like it. Okay. No wonder it was so far behind the Delta. Oh, Perez first to pit. Oh, Lawson riding high in 15th place. Our pit window. They didn't like your strategy. Too bad. I'm the team principal. Michael, I say what happens. Gaz is on a new set of socks, so I have no chance of going with him. Looking at the tyres, Hadjar's a little bit better off, not by much though. I think all we can do is say that Lawson has track position. There's no reason not to pit him ahead of Hadjar. Tyres still good, starting grade. So the question is, do I bring... So, can I, maybe extend Hadjar to 23. No, sorry, 18.
Copy that.
So we're sort of just driving our own race, not much we can do. We know we're going to get spat out the back. I think the pit window, next lap. And then the lap after for Hadjar. And then we'll see how bad our pit stops are. I wish this showed sort of like your delta as to what was the expected. So I could see that, oh yeah, these couple of laps I chewed through the fuel. And then alright, pit options. We're going into the mediums. Pit this lap. Hadjar, Hizzle open, and what we'll do, we'll pit next lap. He'll go into mediums. Joe has caught up to us. He's already pitted once. That's how far behind we are. Oh, Bottas has had a spin. Our first pit stop. Here we go.
Push.
Not a bad pit stop for our first one.
Gap is 2.6.
Pretty good pit stop for a new team. Yeah, and I was expecting some errors, but we'll take it. Put them on aggressive, see if we can get those tyres up a little bit. Hadjar around. Okay. Now I did notice that Lawson's... I'm sure I put him on aggressive, but he came out on a 3-star. So I left Hadjar on a 5. Let's see if he comes out on a 3-star as well. Which makes sense, because that's what our strategy is. Okay, his tyres are in the operating window. Let's put it there. Another pretty good pit stop. So let's see. Yep, comes out on 3. That's good. Alright. Now, we go up to 8 speed, because honestly, there's not much we're going to be able to do. We're just going to play the race out. And get to the point where we're starting to get some upgrades. So, you know, our next few race weekends are going to be pretty abysmal. But it is what it is, right? Lawson now getting lapped. Though he didn't seem to get as affected as Hadjar did. Hadjar seemed to be getting overtaken consistently for a whole lap. So what are we looking at? We're looking to try to get the lap 41 for both of our drivers. So we get a little bit of time. It's actually not too bad of a battle out front. Norris has dropped back a little bit, surprisingly. But Sainz actually taking it to Verstappen. Which is fantastic. We want to see that. Hadjar's got a few more cars coming up behind him, so he's going to have to pull aside very shortly and let them through. Oh, Norris is locked up. Doesn't seem to have affected him too much. He's still holding that 5th position. Leclerc's actually caught up to the back of that group. So Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz. Oh, Hulkenberg. Unlucky. Probably not saving fuel fast enough, if I'm honest. Ooh, Zhou's had a lock-up.
Let's have a look at that. Zhou Guanyu is the focus here. All good at this point. And there's the lockup. And hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
So he must have pitted a second time because Lawson was in front of him. Interesting. Yeah, but I'm keeping an eye on the fuel. I was hoping that we'd be under a kilo. Gonna keep an eye on that, just to see how it works in this game, if they've tweaked it at all. Because I could normally just go like 1 tick of fuel down, and I would recoup that fuel through the race. Okay, not too much further and we'll be hitting our pit window. I think it was 41. As we see, the AI now starting to come into the pits. We got Sonoda's riding high up in 8th, ahead of Hamilton. Stroll looks like he's doing pretty well. He's just coming to pits. Let's see how far back he goes. Ooh, he drops a few places there. We're basically collecting data right now. Yeah, exactly. We're a new team. This is, you know, we knew that it was going to be like this. It's all part of the process, right? Norris is back up into second. Oh, we got a yellow flag. That was a big yellow flag.
Now
What was that
down
one?
to the pits. There's been a
pit stop
hold up.
issue.
Get ready.
Okay. We're ahead of Joe again. Joe's come in for his meeting. He's had 3 pit stops. Everyone's had 2. We're on 1. What is going on? Why is everyone pitted so much? So we got a 12-second gap, so I can pit them both on lap 41.
Down in the pits. Oh, that's a slow
It's
one.
a second pit stop issue for Hulkenberg. That's not good for the Haas team. And then Magnussen has a pit stop issue as well.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
Sargent's had about, oh wow. Okay. Yep. So you'll come in for this set of softs. And then, yeah, so will Lawson. They'll both come in this lap. We will push on our tyres. We're not going to worry about pushing for fuel though. Bang on a set of softs. Another pretty decent pit stop as Hadjar, he slots in as well. Not seeing any errors yet, which is good. Like they're not lightning quick, but they're error free.
Yep, put the car behind. There's 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 16 laps to go, mate.
Alright, we'll get our tyre temps up. Then drop it back to standard. Okay. So we got 12 laps. I'm probably not comfortable with where I am on the fuel. I'm going to conserve both of my drivers. Pushing a little bit on the tyres just to counterbalance that. At least get it down to like minus point, maybe minus 0.3, I think. It's Leclerc and Sainz out in front at the moment. The Ferrari team are looking strong. 0.3, is it going to be enough? Yeah, let's lock it in. We'll bring the tyres back there, and we're almost at 0.3 with Hadjar. There he is. I'll bring his tyres down as well. Okay. 10 laps to go. Let's just slow it down for a sec. Let's just have a look. So, tyre-wise, I don't really foresee anyone else needing to stop in the last 10 laps. Perez's tyres are pretty cooked, but they should get him to the end if he's okay with them. I think everyone's alright there. So, but Leclerc with a 4-second lead. He's got to do a lot if he's going to lose it from here. Verstappen very, very close to Sainz. We might actually see Verstappen get a good chunk of DRS down the straight here. This will, if Verstappen can make the move here, that'll get him up into P2, and then he will set his sights on Leclerc. Goes up the inside. Sainz pushes him closer to the inside. It's really making him work for it. Now, just trying to remember if it's a single detection point or if Sainz will have some DRS going up the hill. I think Sainz had the DRS, but I think that that Red Bull is cooking right now. It is quick. And Perez actually come in with 9 laps to go. Decided that he needs another set of tyres. He's going to come out. He's going to be on softs, fresh softs, up against Hamilton, Alonso. Really? Oh no, just Hamilton. So we'll probably see him get past Hamilton, I'd say. Russell round the outside. Stroll wasn't going to let him have it easily. I guess it ran the outside then, but it was on the inside. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit because we're not too far from the end. You've been lapped twice yet? Probably. Yeah. Wait, we're 30 seconds behind Joe. So... We'll scoot along to the end of this race, and then, yeah, I think it's once we start getting some upgrades on the car, and then how we can get the most out of those upgrades. I'm really focusing on cornering speed on my upgrades, because I do remember in F1 23 that was like a really big thing, was getting the corner speeds right. Get a yellow flag. Well, it was Zhou. Well, Lawson is within 15 seconds nearly. The pressure's on. And looks like Leclerc is actually pulling away at the front there. Verstappen's just not quite there. So I tested my laptop for playing this and streaming it at the same time. How'd it go? Because it's not a very... Some parts of this game aren't very intensive graphically, but I feel like sort of these views, even though it doesn't look like much, I do feel like there's a lot going on. No way.
Copy box.
Yeah, they haven't fixed that. Alright. So we are sort of lapping quicker than Joe towards the end, which is good. But we are definitely going to run out of time. Simon, hello. If you turn on avoid high-risk curves, you can run your tyres on the fast settings for the full race. Yeah, no, that's that was the same in F1 23. Not my style. I prefer to play it as a more realistic thing. I'm not gonna. I don't want to use. I won't say it's a bug, but I don't want to use. I don't want to cheese it. I guess is my way of saying it. Like, you couldn't do that in real life. Like, you can say avoid high curves, but destroy your tires, and magically your tires are fine, right? A snooze fest season opener.
Struggling a little bit with the fronts.
They're not so bad. They're 55%. We actually caught up a fair bit of time to Joe on that last stint. Still not been fixed. Yeah, no, but it's not the style I like to play. I do remember I trialed it for a couple of races in F1 Manager 23, and I just, it felt wrong. So yeah, no, I won't be doing anything like that.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
So we got, yeah, we're back to 8 seconds from Joe when it was up at 30. So that's some positives for the end there. What graphics card do you have? I have a 4070 Ti.
Pierre Gasly there, coming back after the checkered flag.
It's a P18 finish, and let me assure you, no one wants to find themselves down there.
Ouch. Here I am sitting 21 and 22. He said you don't want to be P18.
Really deserving of that top 3 spot.
Oh, the Monegasque driver, the top stepper
And
in
that's
race
number
1.
1 of the season.
Verstappen was up too late playing sim racing games, and it's cost him a victory today.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style here at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Sainz still has still has his appendix at this point, so he's a good 0.2 of a lap slower than he should be.
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.
In the next round,
We could get
we
an
head to the
AMD
shores of the Red Sea
RX
as
7800
Formula One
XT, but I don't
returns
know
to
about
Jeddah
AMD
for the
graphics
Saudi
cards. I
Arabian
think
Grand
they're
Prix.
okay. Like, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. If it's significantly cheaper than the equivalent NVIDIA. We're still working in F1 Manager 23 last week when I last played it. That's odd, because I definitely know they patched it in F1 23. The RTX 3060 is not bad, like, just as a low end sort of GPU these days. Oh, it's tough at the bottom, boys. It's tough at the bottom. But, well, let's get back. So where did the race? So Sonoda ended up getting ahead of Ricardo, finishing 11th. Interesting. Perez at the back of this 5. That's pretty much true to life, isn't it? Alright, no driver performance stuff.